Chevrolet Bolt Review. What is it? General Motors infamously killed its first electric car, the EV1, having realized that America in the mid-1990s was not ready for an electron-fueled future. 2 decades on, the Chevrolet Bolt arrives not as atonement for the entirely rational decision to euthanize its forebear, but rather as an acknowledgement that the world has changed. It's a change that the Bolt is leading. No, it doesn't entirely answer the criticisms most commonly leveled at EVs, that they cost too much and can't go far enough on a charge. But it moves the goalposts on both of them. In the US, the Bolt costs just under $30,000, £24,350 at current exchange rates, once a $7,500 federal tax credit is applied against it. That's cheaper than the BMW i3 but more expensive than the Nissan Leaf, yet the Chevrolet offers a huge increase in range compared with either, with an official EPA rating of 238 miles. That's pretty much identical to the basic Tesla Model S90, which is twice as expensive. What's it like? Let's start with the number that's likely to receive the greatest scrutiny, the 238-mile range claim. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency test is meant to replicate real-world driving, and U.S. media have managed to beat the official number under gentle real-world use. We didn't get to run through a whole charge, but my time with the Bolt confirmed it's possible to drive it impressively hard without melting the predicted range. On our experience, and with the proviso that testing took place in generally warm ambient temperatures, the Bolt can be driven enthusiastically and will still manage more than 150 miles on a full battery. Only higher speed cruising really gobbles charge, with the Bolt being limited to 93 miles per hour. It's quick, too, fast enough to make the Leaf look like a golf cart. Chevrolet's claim of a 6.5 seconds 0 to 60 miles per hour time feels, if anything, conservative. As with most EVs, the motor gives its peak a 266 pounds-foot torque output from rest, and a keen start will chirp the front tires. The throttle pedal makes it easy to modulate speed, and the transmission can be switched to a more aggressive L mode that delivers maximum regeneration whenever you lift off, allowing the car to be driven most of the time using only the throttle pedal. Under hard acceleration, there's a not unpleasant electrical whining noise, reminiscent of the sound of an underground train under power, but apart from that, refinement is excellent. Handling is competent but lacks any real engagement, with no real sensation getting past the low gearing and springy feeling power assistance of the steering. The Bolt's suspension does a good job of keeping its considerable mass in check on everything but the roughest roads, but you feel the car's 1,624 kilograms weight when asking it to change direction quickly. Michelin Eco tires have been chosen for low rolling resistance rather than outright cornering power, and the lateral limits are low, with excess speed generating copious understeer. As such, it's a typical EV, and we suspect few buyers will object, but it would have been nice to find some enthusiasm for more spirited progress. The cabin features various familiar bits of GM switchgear and has materials that seem to have been selected for toughness and durability rather than upmarket vibes. GM has disclosed that it is spending $8,700 on each battery pack, so it's small wonder that savings are being made elsewhere. There's a TFT instrument cluster that displays both minimum and maximum projected range numbers, depending on how the car is being driven. The central 10.2-inch touchscreen works well and has been given a redesigned interface to distinguish it from the other GM North American offerings that share the same system.